Jit Camp Bonfire Podcast, Ep.12. And today I'm here with a very special guest. We shouted him out on the Johnny Adama episode. I'm here with Rod the God.
How you doing, ladies and gents? This is Rod the God on Jit Camp.
So how you doing, bro? What's new?
Hey man, just grinding as usual, man. Getting to it, beating my feet. You feel me? Trying to make some shit shake like usual, you know.
So now you're based out of like California and Florida, but let's kind of get back to the early days of the St. Pete scene and how you got started, like with Paper Cut Gang. I don't know if you were in Paper Cut Gang, but like the early days.
No, I was, you know what I'm saying? That was like, them were dogs, you feel me? Like, we all grew up in the same neighborhood, a lot of us, you know, pretty much like, we was in a group together. We traveled, made a lot of music together and stuff like that. And then start, just separating, everybody just doing their own thing. Some people wanted to do other things and stuff like that. I just stayed consistent with the music, start producing. That's really what kind of like got me to where I was going and stuff like that, to where, just producing, but I also am an artist as well. Those was crazy times though, man. Like, teenagers just traveling and just doing venues, going around. My boy Gino over here, he was with us. He witnessed it all.
Shout out to Gino.
Gino Smooth. Man, Gino Smooth, man. He was there the whole time. He seen it all, you feel me? Like, it was crazy. It was crazy scene, man. And it kind of helped cultivate. It was a small portion of what to help cultivate what's going on now in our area. How we, you know what I'm saying, it's big now. We on the radar now. So I'm proud of how it was then to where it is now.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. I remember back in the day, you guys were making music, like local music.
Right.
Everybody, Zuru.
Yeah. Local music, Zuru. Bree, my boy Johnny, you know what I'm saying? I love, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. He just had a birthday, by the way.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to the homie. You feel me? My dog Gino birthday coming up, too. Happy birthday to the homie.
Yes, sir. I got an album coming up my birthday, so be looking out for that as well.
Album coming soon from Gino. Check it out. It'll have production from you on it, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, I executive produced that project, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he got some shit on there. You got some shit on him. You know what I'm saying? Real.
So what would you say is like the foundation of your sound? And like, I know it's like always changes up with you and stuff, like how it goes, but like, let's talk about like the foundation of it,
I mean, I don't really get into too much into this, but I'm a Libra. So like, I go with the flow. I'm an air sign. I go with the flow. Like, I go like how I'm feeling with my direction. Like, some days I feel sad, some days I feel down. You feel me? Some days I feel excited. Some days I feel flustered. You feel me? I just go with how I feel. Just do how I feel. You feel me? So like, really, just I take inspiration from everything around me. Everything going on around me. I just take inspiration from that and just move accordingly. You feel me?
It just depends on like, the vibe,
Right. I'm big on vibes. I go on my vibes and guts, man. So like, I'm big on vibes and just making sure vibes is right and everything like that.
That's why I like the infamous Chapter Black, bro.
He went to
that shit's fire. One. That shit's fire, bro. I like how you went from more of like a darker production, but it still like has that hard hitting like southern feel to it.
Right, man. I appreciate that. That one right there was a little special to me. I was going through some little crazy times for that one, so like a lot of stuff happened during that. So like to have that acknowledge that, that I appreciate you for listening. You feel me?
Oh yeah, you got to, bro.
For sure.
So were you looking for more of like a darker kind of sound on that one? I mean, it's still a very versatile project, but I just noticed like it's more like hard hitting on some tracks.
Yeah, it's more like a mixture, because I was doing both. Like, when I wasn't turning up with some shit, I was going through like, you know what I'm saying, moving, doing my twos and fews, you know what I'm saying, like shit like that. So like, shit ain't always sweet and shit ain't always bad. So like, that's really how most of my shit really goes, bro. Like, even if I'm on some like lighter production or something like that, then like I talk about some dark shit on that lighter production. So it's like,
I got you. Like the juxtaposition of like the sounds and stuff.
That's a fact. I like that word he used. He used juxtaposition. You heard that word? Right.
You already know.
Write that word down in the book. Oh, look that one up. Make sure. You know what I'm saying? But nah.
So on like for a lighter sound, I would say let's go to the Ricky Spanish collection. That one's my favorite project from you, bro. I just love like I feel like you captured a St. Pete kind of sound. It's like that real chill vibe. Like we could be riding out to the beach. It's kind of it basically to me sounds like what St. Pete music would sound like in the '90s.
That's a fact, bro. You said some shit just then. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'm gonna keep it a jack with you on that one, bro. That whole project when it even came to like together, it was like Keto and my boy Vaudeville Jolly, you feel me? If he didn't hit me up with a feature, he gave me like a feature one time, and he like, yeah, I'm gonna record this. And we went to the studio, and I met, we went to the studio. That vibe was crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? Boy Steve, shout out Steve, you feel me? Steve Gross, audio, you know what I'm saying? The vibe was crazy.
Oh, I know him. Shout out Steve Gross. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and when I came to, he told me to pull up to the studio, so I pulled up. You feel me? And I like, damn, the vibe crazy. And that same day, I got the whole like just vibe. Just from that point on, I just rolled it out that whole for like a month, and then just made the project.
From the song that's on like his project, right?
Right. Purple Clouds.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, he shot that over to me, and I did the verse for it, recorded it there, and I like, damn, you know what I'm saying? No, actually it was before that. They were doing like it wasn't even that song. It was like they were doing some working on a project with him and Don Rock, and they invited me to the studio, and I came to. That's when I got the idea. And then Purple Clouds was like after that, I think. Or I might be tripping. I don't know. I'd be smoking too much.
Well, then he's on the Davis Island track at the end of the project.
Right. And you tore that bitch up too, by the way.
Yeah. Those are two great songs.
Real shit. It was like, matter of fact, those two songs, Purple Clouds and that song was like the two songs that we was like working on together. You feel me? Like I sent that to him, he sent that to me type shit. So like, it was like it was like kind of like that. That's how that vibe came about, and then we just rolled that wave, bro. And that shit was, that particular thing. It was just something about that, because when that came out, a lot of the whole balance of things just kind of like changed about like where I was going, like everything that's happening now, like where places I've been, doors that are unlocked. Like, you know what I'm saying? I lost my dog. That was the last project I got to do with my cousins and my dog, JJ Jet. Long live JJ Jet, you know that. But that's the last thing I got to do with him while he's alive, you feel me? And then, so my whole life just changed after that project. You feel me?
Yeah, he's on the first track. That shit's fire. That's one of my favorite ones.
Right, yeah, he on the second one too.
Yeah, exactly. It like flows. They flow into each other.
Right, bro, that was my dog, bro. Like, that was my dog for real. Like, that was my right hand, you feel me? Like, he was somebody that whenever I had an idea of something, or he had an idea of something, we just like, oh, he's like, bro, let's do it. I'm like, let's do it, bro. Like, fuck it, let's do it. And like, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to that, shout out to him.
What about the track with Jerry Nova that's on that project? I like that one too. I share that a lot.
That's actually one of the ones I get like the most like feedback off of, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people like that, because that one like make them like happy.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, bro. It's a vibe.
I don't know if it like triggers like endorphins or some shit like that. I don't know. Like, when I went to Cali, that was the one they like, that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Either that one or Coquina Keys with Play Run AV. That one's my favorite. That's the one that gives me the most like 90s vibe. Like I got a video like already shot for that in my head. Like,
shit, we need that idea. Shit.
Yeah. Run it up, man.
Get you direction credits or something.
Hell yeah, bro. I'm ready, man.
Yeah, that's my dog right there, Play Run AV. He actually on a new project. He on the first song on a new project.
On the new one?
Yeah, it's called Came 100 Deep. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I just got back from Vegas. No, I just got back from Cali. I went to Cali for like 4 days, first time ever, and then ended up staying a whole month, and then ended up moving there. So, but like, my first time I came out of Cali, he was one of the first people I seen. He was in the studio at Zootaroo Studio.
Hey, shout out Zootaroo.
Yeah, shout out to homie though, for real though. He was like, man, we gotta make something. So we like got in there, made that, bro, and we made like 5 songs that night. We made like down there EP.
Oh, really?
That night.
Who, you in AV?
Yeah. That's
okay.
a fact. That's a fact. That's my dog right there. He's a someone who motivates me and pushes me and inspires me to like continue to get better and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie right there.
Oh yeah, he's one of my favorite rappers too, bro. So let's talk about your collab project with him. It's the last project, the Ricky Spanish one. I feel is a St. Pete 727 classic, and so is your project Mud. Let's talk about Mud with AV as well.
Oh yeah, that one was crazy. That's when we really like clicked. Like we really started, cause we did a lot. We did a lot of songs together. Where I produced a lot of songs. I produced a lot of his music. You know what I'm saying? He's a fire artist. You feel me? Like I'd rather produce for him more than anything. But like when we in the studio, we always like, okay, we can make songs too. So when we was doing that one, we kind of went all over. Like my boy Smoothie Bands, who I just talked to today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Free my dog Smoothie. I just
Free
talked to him on the
Smoothie.
phone today, man. That's my, you know what I'm saying? He recorded a lot of that project. You feel me?
Word.
And he really kind of the one that got us together, like in a situation like we knew each other, but it was like we never would have really like got together and made that if Smoothie wasn't there. Just cause of like not even, it just I don't know, like you know what I'm saying? Like people, that's just how St. Pete is, and we kind of with that it kind of helped shift the balance of people starting to come together more. She was starting to like, you know what I'm saying? I peeped it, I noticed it. You feel me? So like that was just one way. Me and him was just in a zone. We locked in with Smooth. My boy JJ got on that thing. You feel me?
For Blessed, hell yeah.
Yeah, my boy Part Twice got a production on that too. Part Twice.
On Blessed?
Yeah, not on Blessed. He made the beat to this song called Around on the.
Oh,
he made
okay.
the beat to that one, man. Shout out him too for real. Yo, tell my mama I made it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about Blessed, because you guys had a video for that one, and it's got JJ on it.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite songs. It's a St. Pete classic for sure.
Right. It's shot by my boy Walker Visions, J Walk. Yeah, I'm on your ass, boy. You know it. I'm gonna shout you out. I'm on your ass, boy. Yeah, that one. Yeah, he did a glad. He shot to Orlando. He came to Orlando for that one too, bro. Like, that was just on song. We had a video to it. We got a spot. JJ idea, really. You know what I'm saying? Last video I got to shoot with dog, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Again, RP, JJ.
RP.
My dog. You feel me? But like, yeah, we just went to Orlando. Had like a little scene. We just did it, bro. Like. It was just like one of the things where we just not wasting time. We just like, okay, we got motion, do that shit. You feel me? Like, why not? And a lot of the shit just coming just off of like just doing it, bro. Just doing it, just making it happen, bro.
Yeah, I also like that single. It's a single you have on iTunes with DJ Surefire and Smoothie Bands. Let's talk about that track.
Oh yeah, that's just a song I produced, man. Shout out to DJ Surefire too, by the way.
Hell yeah! Shout out DJ Surefire.
That's my brother, bro. My brother for real, bro. Like I love that man, bro. That's a real one right there. He opened a lot of doors for people, and a lot of people don't see that. You feel me?
Oh no, I shouted him out, St. Pete Pioneer, bro. Hell yeah.
That's a fact, though. That's a fact, bro. Me and him was just in Boston.
Oh really?
Fact. Yeah, we was just in Boston, man. But to get back to the track, like that was just one of the things. Like me and Smooth was in the studio. You know what I'm saying? We was all in the studio one day and we just like, oh, okay, bro, shit, we like it. Let's just throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? My boy B Wells made the cover art, got it done, and just came together, so we just did it. You feel me? So like, yeah, that was just something we just did, just in the studio being creative.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
One of my favorite things is when St. Pete artists collab with Tampa artists, and you collab with Big Baby Scumbag on Came With It.
Oh, right.
Let's talk about that track. It's a very hype track. I put it on the playlist a whole bunch of times.
Right. Oh, yeah. I like them boys over there, man. Big Baby Scumbag, Pablo Vasquez, that's the homie, too.
Scumbag
you know
World.
Yeah, shit. But, yeah, I did that by, like, I'm going to be real, that was, like, 5-6 years ago.
Oh, really? It's still a good ass song though.
Right?
Man.
No, it is. It's a fact. It's a fact. That's a fact. My boy Abel recorded that too, by the way. But yeah, it's a hype track, bro. A lot of people like that song, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I like bro though. I like what he did with his career and how he took off, and he's somebody I've been watching for a minute and been seeing like him come up and stuff like that. So shout out to bro for that one, dude. Real shit.
Hell yeah, he's doing his thing for sure.
Real shit.
So, what made you said you went out to California and you were out there for a couple of days and you ended up moving out there?
Hell yeah, man. I was in Cali for probably about like 9 months. I mean, I came, I always tap back in home. So I came back, seen some family, tap in, get some home cooked meal, and then go back or whatever.
Hell yeah.
The Cali, man, Cali a different animal, boy. I love Cali, bro. I love Cali. Like, that's like my second home, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, for everything that for what you meet, just the networking stuff like that, the people you meet, the type of people you meet. You know what I'm saying? That's a place where you'll think it's sweet. You'll think it's sweet over there, you want to, boy, and then eat your ass alive over there, boy, for real, not. But I done been all up and down there, man. I done been to hoods up in there. I've been to Inglewood, Watts, South Central. I've been to the mansion. I've been to mansions and I've been to just about every club downtown. I done been to Frisco. I done been up to the top of the mountains in the sky, bro. I done really took a time to I drove there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I drove there from Florida. Me and my boy Keys. Shout out Keys, my cameraman. He in Cali right now. At the spot right now in Cali. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Keys real quick. You feel me? But me and him drove there. And we drove and seen the countryside.
Oh, like the mountains and shit?
We seen how I went from swamplands to mountain land, you feel me? And it was dope, bro. We seen the desert, really seen the country, bro. I seen the top of Mexico, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when you driving through New Mexico or whatever, you can look at the border right there, and you can look down and that shit at the bottom of this shit. It's below us and shit. So I'm going damn, I go to Mexico right now. Shit, you feel me? But Cali is lit.
So were you just making a whole bunch of music out there, for the new project, or?
Nah, I really took the time to just live out there, bro. I really network, meet people. I did make a lot of music. I made music with some Seattle artists, a lot of Seattle artists. I made music with a lot of Cali artists, of course. I actually got a placement with the game out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, while I was out there. I got a placement with the game while I was out there, too. Shout out, my homeboy, Trezzy. You know what I'm saying? Trezzy Great Clouds, you feel me? Yeah, my dog, he from out there, born and raised, but you know what I'm saying, he over this way. He put me on a situation, I produced for him and stuff, and he got me a placement out there with the game and stuff, because his mom know his mom. I think his mom know their mom or something like that. You know how that shit go, but yeah, shout out to them for that. But I was really just living, bro. Just taking time out to just really get to know myself, meet people that I never would have met, bro, and it's a wonderful experience, bro. I would encourage anybody to do it, you feel me?
Yeah, I've been out there a long time ago, but I definitely need to get back over there. Yeah. There's a couple of food spots I want to try out there.
Yeah, what? You gotta go to Katana. No, not Katana. No, that's not that. You gotta go to Nobu. You gotta go to Nobu. You go to Masteries, of course. You go to Masteries. You go there, you know what I'm saying, bro. It got Hibachiana. It's a hibachi food truck. I like that shit. Hibachiana, it's some spots. I don't know. I got some spots for you. I'll shoot you the list. I'll shoot you the list.
All right, bro. Put me on, bro.
I'll put you on to the good eats. Right? Hey, shout out my boy Christian Lewis Cludo. Shout out to my boy. He out there. I know him, bro, for a long, long time. And he live out there in Beverly Hills, and he doing his thing out there. For real, bro. For real. I damn near want to FaceTime him, because he miss home and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he's somebody that really, showed me a lot of the way up there, because he been living out there for a minute. He does a few things, real estate out there and stuff like that. He also is a talented artist. But he's somebody that I respect, bro, that showed me that it's a lot of people from St.Pete and Tampa that are out there too. And I met a lot of them out there that live out there, bro. For real, we tapped in out there, bro.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Man, that's a fact, bro. I was walking down a barbershop, no funny shit, bro. Anybody ever, you know what I'm saying? Walking down a barbershop in Melrose, walking past a barbershop in Melrose. I got we 5, 6, 7 deep. I'm walking by, I get a hit up on Instagram by my boy Prince the Rookie. He hit me up bro, you in Cali? I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm in Cali. What's up? What's happening? Bro, you just walk past the barbershop, you want a haircut, walk in the barbershop. So I walk in the barbershop, he ended up getting his haircut. He been out there. I didn't even know that.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Small fucking world, right?
Fucking world, bro. On some real, and that happened a lot, bro. People I met in Vegas, and you know what I'm saying? When I went to Vegas, I went 100 deep for my homie birthday out there, man. Shatit, shout out Shatit, for real. You know what I'm saying? But I went out there in Vegas. People I met there, I seen them again at my homie living room. That's how. Kobe Ultra, that's the GOAT. Kobe Ultra Williams. What's up, boy? That's my dog right there. You know what I'm saying? But he in my dog living room. I met him in Vegas. You feel me? With some whole other people. It's Cali big, but it's small, bro. It's big, but it's small, bro. Yeah.
So let's talk about Aqua House, bro. Is that your label or like your production team, or what? Would you explain it to us?
Yeah, that's like my me and my homie Keys. That's our production company. We started that February of 2021. You know what I'm saying? Since then, you know, my boy he shot a Super Bowl commercial. We done help organize events, organize tours. You know, shot music videos for local artists as well as California artists, Seattle artists. We done traveled the world shooting, man. Like it's been a blessing, really, bro. Cause like when they say alcohol's worldwide, that's what we're trying to do. You feel me? We're going worldwide with it, hitting every spot. We can tap in all across the nation, from here to Norway. You know what I'm saying? Like all within like a year, man. Like we got, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely something I'm proud of, and you feel me? But for the most part, it's just a production company, man. I make beats, he shoot videos. We got people up under us. We got employees that do the same. So we send them out other places and do things like that. So it's a production company, man. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So let's talk about chapter 2. Is it, you dropped the track list a couple days ago on IG? Is the project coming out soon? I think you said like next month maybe?
Yeah, it's coming out on either the 1st or the 3rd. I think I said the 1st, but I don't think it's gonna let me, like, my distribution company ain't gonna even let it go to the 3rd. So like I think it's the 3rd or the 1st one. It's either the 1st or the 3rd. It's coming out for damn sure though. You know what I'm saying? But it's already turned it in, everything. So like got some people I respect on there. My boy AB on there. Gino Smooth, of course, is on there.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got one of my homies from out of Tampa. Well, actually three of my homies from out of Tampa. My boy Mox Biggs, he about to go on tour around Wave. You know what I'm saying? So like, he already got the dates for that. You feel me? He already done performed Raw Wave with Kodak. You know what I'm saying? He making noise out in Tampa for real. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Mox Biggs. I produced for him as well. He on there. One of these cats I know his name Streets, GBR Streets, man. He fire, bro. He fire.
He's from Tampa?
Yeah, he's from Tampa. He got a name out there, you know what I'm saying? But Jit fire, boy. He bring that pressure, and he really live it like that. So like, you know what I'm saying? So like, he on there, and he gonna snap. He snap on there. And then I got B.O. on there. Big B.O. He a producer from out of Tampa. You know what I'm saying? He also organizes events. He's an artist, graphic designer as well.
I think I've heard of him before. I think I know him.
Wine and Rhyme. Yeah, he won Wine and Rhyme too. I actually, bro, you know what's crazy about that? About me and him, bro? He from Tampa, I'm from St. Pete. We all know a lot of the same people, but I didn't meet him till I went to LA. I met him in LA, which is crazy. Like with my dog Ultras. Again, shout out Ultras.
Crazy when he seen us downtown. He told me he ain't seen me since the crowbar. That had to be at least 6 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
So how the fuck you gave me him to there? He been around us.
He been around, bro. So like, I met him in LA, bro. Like, and then we clicked. Like, we actually was like together for like a whole month. Like, seriously, every day for a whole month. You feel me? So like, we sharing ideas. He got ideas. We sharing like, beliefs. Just basically building a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So like, he made beats. I made beats. We collab. You know what I'm saying? Collab on some things. And then how people, when you meet him in LA, you think, he not gonna really fuck with me like that. But when bro got back home, and I got back home, it's like, it just kept clicking. So I'm like, oh shit. I just seen him last night, matter of fact. He was at Nino Breeze event at G5 last night. Shout out Nino Breeze too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie, for real. He had a little event last night. He invited us out there, and we came and shit. You know what I'm saying? He popped out. People popped out for him too. So like, but yeah, I seen them boys last night and shit like that. And yeah, bro, he on there. And who else on there? Shit, I don't even. Who else on there? I think I don't know who else on there. Oh yeah, I got my boy BS O'Reilly. You feel me? I did like a freestyle or a song I produced for him. Like he got a song called Rotation that's about to come over and take over Florida. You know what I'm saying? He got stuff with Golden Boy, he got stuff with like some other big artists from Florida that I can't quite remember, but BS O'Reilly, keep a lookout for that, man. I'm telling you, that boy coming.
I'll check him out.
He coming. But I got, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't get him on the song because of time constraints and things like that, so I wanted to do something for him, get him on some kind of way, so like promote his single that he got coming out with. He got a big video coming out, shot by Omar the director. You feel me? Like, he got a Drew filmed it video.
Oh, word.
Yeah, he got a song about Drew filmed it, shot a video for him and stuff like that. So He coming, bro. He coming heavy, bro.
My homie got a video from Drew, filmed it like
Shout out
from
Drew.
6 years ago, man. Like, I don't know what he did with it, but it was like from way back in the day.
Yeah, put that bitch out.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what they're waiting on, but
Yeah, to now is the time. You got some shit in the vault, drop that shit. You know what I'm saying?
because if Drew didn't film it, then it wasn't filmed right.
What is, you know what I'm saying? Anything, whether it's with Drew, or you got some. If you're an artist in St. Pete and you trying to really seriously take your shit serious, you gotta drop now, man.
Yeah, so let's talk about it. How do you feel the direction of the St. Pete scene is going? St. Pete, Tampa Bay, it's all the same shit. So
I love it.
okay.
I love it, bro. I love it. I love it. I love it simply because like Tampa and St. Pete ain't never been this united ever.
I know, right?
Ain't never been as united. I don't know, and I never could have for the life of me could understand why, bro. Like we right there, bro. Like right across the bridge, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
15 minutes away.
15 minutes. You feel me? Like why the fuck I don't like this nigga that's 15 minutes up the street? You know what I'm saying? 20 minutes up the street. You feel me? Like that shit dumb.
Yeah, it's stupid. That's why I like the fact that you have a song with like Big Baby Scumbag, because it's like, oh,
Right.
we can have collab tracks together and it not be like forced, you know?
Right. It wasn't forced. He pulled up, you know what I'm saying? Did it. I still got a relationship with his cameraman, Pablo Vasquez, you know what I'm saying? He shot some of my... Yeah, Pablo, my dog. Fuck Pablo, bro. I seen him on New Year. We celebrated New Year together.
Oh, hell yeah.
I seen him at my boy Young Dread spot. Young Dread, Richie West, doing they spot. They food spot out there.
Oh, hell yeah. Shout out to Young Dread,
Oh,
Richie
man.
West.
Yeah, man. Me, him, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was out there, this shit, enjoyed that shit. Feel me? But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, bro. Niggas out here trying to fuck all that politic and shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Be real with shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga ain't trying to build, or person ain't trying to, like, move progressively in a constructive manner. You feel me? Like, go somewhere else with that shit. You feel me? I don't got time for that shit.
Yeah, there's not really like a place for it nowadays. Like maybe before I could see it because shit wasn't really like established,
Right.
but now it's just like I feel like if anybody's coming that way, they're just gonna get like nobody's gonna fuck with you. Nobody's gonna be talking about you.
Right.
None of your music's gonna get around other than like from you, you know.
Right, because there's people who got like people who been doing this shit. You feel me? Like, and then there's people who just not coming up who ain't have to go through the shit that all the other people did, went through, make it easier for them. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like, so why the fuck, like, you trying to, why would somebody try to come and, like, I don't know. I ain't got no saying that, but at the end of the day, I know what we doing. We working, we grinding, we trying to make some shit shake, you feel me? Like, so that's it, what it is.
Is that Reed Thomas joint on the new project?
Yes, that's what the homie Mox Biz, bro. I played that in Boston, bro. Boston like that shit, bro. They like that shit.
Since I put it on the playlist, bro, that shit like pops up on my iTunes like all the time, and it's like stuck up. Yeah, I always just let it play. This shit's fire.
I appreciate that, bro. For
That's
real,
one of my
bro.
favorite like newer tracks from you.
Cause you be doing that shit off the scrum, bro. You be doing that shit off the scrum, just off the, you know what I'm saying? Like, you. I feel like you know your position in this shit, and you playing that shit well, bro. Like,
I mean, if it's good, I'm gonna talk about it. If not,
yeah, bro, I'm fucking with that, bro. I fuck with that, bro. Cause I'm gonna try to reciprocate that energy the best I can, bro. Just hit me if you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, bro. Like, but appreciate that.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So is Mud 2 coming out? Is it dropping? I know. AV dropped like a little teaser like song a couple weeks ago, but
man, me and AV, bro, we can drop whatever, bro. He know that, I know that, bro. I'm my dog, bro. Like, it be so crazy because we just got so much shit, bro. Like, whether it be I produced or he on it or we on it, whatever the case may be, bro. We got so much shit, bro. It's just like, what first?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a good problem to have, though.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, I'm willing to drop it whenever he want to. This is whatever. It ain't no pressure. It ain't no pressure with him. You feel me? Like, cause in the end of the day, I know he got a strong mind. You feel me? So like, whenever he do something, he good at making the right decision. You feel me? So like, that's somebody when he say he press the button, be like, hey bro, let's drop that today. Say less. Say less.
So do you have any more like visuals coming out for the new project?
Yup. I got like two. I got a lot of videos I got like 2 videos I'm finna drop at the same time. I got like a lot of videos in the vault still we are working on. And I got like this video I wanna drop with like this Seattle artist. His name Bobby Brooks. He like just did he like he fought Mozzie and shit like that. He just did some shit with Larry June cousin actually.
Oh,
Video
okay.
and all, bro. He doing numbers on YouTube, Bobby Brooks, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he like I got a video with him and shit. I just I'm waiting to drop it. It gotta get finished and shit. I got a lot of shit, bro. I got a lot of shit, bro. But I really want to focus more on producing. I just drop music, bro, just cause like certain people just won't let me stop making music, bro. Cause they like hearing what I got to say. They like knowing what I got to say. So like that's why I do that, bro. I'm gonna be real. I don't even deal with. I just do it cause it make me feel good. It's therapy for me, and certain people want to hear the shit. So like. But as far as like producing, that's my thing, bro. That's what I do more than like, that's what I want to be. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do for the rest of my life. That's what I want to be like established as. You feel me? Like producing, bro. Like, for real.
Hell yeah, you make some of my favorite beats in the city, man. I wish more people would like, oh yeah, let me get RODXTHEXGOD beats. Like I know like there's it's like certain artists that I could see like fitting on it.
Shit, you know, and tell them, hey, hit me up, man. Shit, come fuck with me, come spend with your dog. You feel me? Like, we gonna get it right. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm open to working with anybody in the city, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that know me know that, bro. Like, that's work, bro. Like, hit me up, bro.
Hell yeah, I'll send them through, bro. Cause it's just I feel like it would be like a good like look as far as like placement wise, like for their album and stuff like that. Like
Right.
you're like, oh, I got RODXTHEXGOD like on the album and shit. As
Right.
far as like a production lineup, you know.
Right. No, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Shit, I'm with. I don't got no enemies, bro. I'm moving with positive energy. I'm trying to. You feel me? I'm not trying. I am moving with just being like I'm just being myself, bro. Going with the flow, being myself, bro. I'm not trying to worry about no beef, no who's doing this, who's politics. I don't feel like none of that, bro. I don't feel like none of that, bro.
Are you thinking about? I know you say you're focusing more on producing and shit, but are you looking towards like maybe doing some live performances or maybe like some live like beat DJ like slash kind of shit?
Yep. I'm finna start doing shows. Me and the homies finna start doing shows around the city. I got some shows being lined up for Cali. I got some shows being lined up for Vegas. I got some shows being lined up for Atlanta. And of course, I got some shit being lined up for the Tampa Bay area and stuff like that. So when we do, it's gonna be like a tour thing, bro. It's gonna be something where it's like multiple days, bro. Like it's not gonna be like one of the things like, oh, like you gotta perform once here and like stuff like that. It's gonna be like dates.
Like a tour, kind of like a mini tour kind of thing.
It's gonna be a full tour. Bro.
Oh hell yeah!
It's gonna be from here to Cali to Vegas to Texas. It's gonna be like something like that.
Nationwide for sure.
It's gonna be something for Boston, like you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be something like that, bro. Like, and we'll have the merch, all that shit. Bro.
What was going on up in Boston, bro? What were you doing out there?
Shit, I was with Surefire really, bro. He was doing a big gig out there. He DJ'd a big gig, the St. Patrick's Day weekend, like the whole St. Patrick's Day weekend, bro. We were lit. I met my boy Jet. I met my boy Jet when the Super Bowl was down in Tampa. Me and him and Surefire, we all met at the same time. Well, me and Surefire met him at the same time. Let's hang out or whatever. But we just been locked in ever since. So bro had invited us out there in Boston on St. Patrick's Day. Booked Surefire. You know what I'm saying? I came out there just out of humble because I ain't never been to Boston. Shit, we want to motherfucking Boston.
Yeah.
Shit. So we went out there, man, bro. Oh my God, bro. He laid it out for us. He laid Boston out for us, bro. Like the way we were moving in Boston, it made me feel like I was from there, bro. And I never been there. I went to Fenway Park. I've been all over. I've been like a few clubs. They abbreviate everything, right? So when they party, they call them darties. They're like, yeah, we're going to the darty, going to the darty. Like, the fuck they be talking this shit. But they when the day parties out there, you know what I'm saying? We was getting real love, bro. Like I had fans in there that got kicked out the club with me. And I was rolling up, right? I wasn't even smoking, cause I already got into it with the dude who was manager of the club. But the night before, we didn't get into it. But like, he like, nah, you can't smoke. So cause I was smoking on stage when Surefire was doing his set. Smoking on stage. So he was like, yeah, bro, you gotta put that out. He came on the stage and said, you gotta put that out. So I respect it. I'm a very respectful person, bro, especially when I'm not in my home. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I put it out like, yeah, no problem, man. You know what I'm saying? His name Tony. Shout out Tony, by the way, too. I put the shit out. So the next day, I'm rolling up, but I wasn't gonna smoke it. I was gonna go outside and smoke it. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, again, I'm a respectful person, bro. I respect. So I guess another motherfucker fired up on the side of me. Another motherfucker fired up in the club. So Tony come, looks, see me rolling up. Oh yeah, you gotta go. I'm like, man, bro, I wasn't even smoking. You don't even see me smoking. He like, I don't care. Yeah. So he kicked me out. So the whole way he kicking me out, right? I was just saying to him, like, bro, I looked you in your eyes and spoke the truth, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you kicking me out for? You know, kicking me out for? Bro, I shit you not, like 3 or 4 of my guys like, that was with us, cause we was hella deep. And we took a party bus and shit like that. 3 of my dudes that was with me, that were fans, I just met them out there, they fans of the music, fans and shit like that, got kicked out with me. They said, we going with them.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, got kicked out with me, we mobbing the streets. St. Patrick's Day is crazy up there, so like, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of shit to do still. So, but that shit was just a great experience, bro. Like, it was just something that I was like, it was like, shit was lit.
How's the like hip hop scene out there? I never really like hear much about like Boston area.
I mean, from what I experienced, cause I ain't from there, I only was like there for like 4 days. Mm-hmm. They seem like they like a lot of like New York type. The New York drill scene.
Oh, New York drill, okay.
Like Fivio type shit, like they was getting down out there, boy.
Okay.
No motherfuckers know how to drink out there, boy, in Boston, boy. Yeah. Man, what? St. Patrick's Day, boy, I never seen that many beer cans in my life, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. That shit was lit, man. I appreciate your fight for letting me go with them on that experience. That was a great experience for me. Bro.
So how are you still like gonna be going back and forth between Cali and St. Pete, or are you mainly like gonna be stationed here for now, or?
Yeah, I'm stationed back at the crib because it's lit right now, bro. We lit right now, bro. Like when I was in Cali, people was like fucking with St. Pete over there, bro. Like, yeah, I know about St. Pete. I know about Tampa. We go over there all the time and shit like that. So I'm like, oh shit. So like when I came back home, cause I wasn't even intending to stay for real, to stay home. I was just coming back. And I just noticed how it's like shit is just lit. Shit is just super lit. Like it's really feel like a major city now.
There's always something going on, if not like 3 things going on at the same time.
Right, that's a fact. So like, you know what I'm saying? So like that shit is home in a way. I put it like this. Niggas been working so hard to get this shit like this, and now that it's here, I'll be damned if I'm in California.
Oh no, bro, I'm with you on that, man.
Damn if I'm in California when St. Pete's popping. Nah, it's lit. I'm home though for a minute, but I'm going back and forth to Cali. Cali, like, you always got to go to Cali.
Hell yeah, bro. All right. That's been episode 12 of the Jit Camp Bonfire Podcast. You can find RODXTHEGOD at RODXTHEGOD on IG.
Yep. RODXTHEXGOD, everything. Just Google that everywhere. Anything is everywhere. Just do that.
You can find me at JitCamp727 and on JitCamp.com, where a Jit can be a Jit. Peace.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.